Most men spend their lives trying to be acceptable. They learn early how to smooth their edges, how to lower their voice, how to make themselves easier to digest. They call it maturity. Society calls it virtue. But Machiavelli understood something far more uncomfortable. A man who is harmless is not virtuous. He is simply irrelevant. And irrelevance is the safest state for those who wish to rule him. A dangerous man is not loud, he is not chaotic, he is not violent, he is precise. He is difficult to predict. He does not ask for permission, and he does not explain himself to soothe the fragile egos of others. Becoming this man is not a choice you announce. It is a shift that happens quietly, internally, often without witnesses. And there are signs, clear, unmistakable signs that you are crossing that threshold. The first sign is that you stop mistaking morality for strategy. For most of your life, you were taught that being good would protect you, that honesty would shield you, that fairness would be returned. But something changes the moment you realize the world does not reward virtue, it rewards leverage. You still know right from wrong, but you no longer assume others operate by the same code. You stop projecting your conscience onto strangers, colleagues, lovers, and friends. This is not cynicism, it is clarity. You no longer ask whether something is fair, you ask whether it is real. And once you see reality clearly, you stop being surprised by betrayal, exploitation, or indifference. Surprise is weakness, expectation is power. The second sign is the death of your need to be liked. This is not bitterness, it is liberation. You notice that when you speak, you no longer scan faces for approval. When you disagree, you do not soften your words to remain palatable. You stop cushioning truth to protect other people's comfort at the expense of your own position. This makes some people uneasy. They sense the shift before they can name it. They say you've changed. They say you've become cold. What they really mean is that you are no longer manageable. A man who does not need to be liked cannot be easily steered. He does not trade his spine for belonging. And once approval loses its grip on you, manipulation loses its primary weapon. The third sign is emotional containment, not emotional suppression, containment. You still feel anger, desire, frustration, ambition, but they no longer spill out of you. You no longer react on command. Insults don't hook you. Provocation doesn't accelerate your pulse. Chaos no longer pulls you into its orbit. There is a delay now between stimulus and response. That delay is where power lives. Most men are controlled not by others, but by their own reflexes. When you master that internal space, you become unreadable. And unreadable men are dangerous because they cannot be rushed, baited, or emotionally cornered. People begin to feel that something about you is solid, immovable. They don't know why, but they sense it. The fourth sign is that you stop over-explaining. You notice how often people explain themselves to death. They justify decisions, they narrate motives, they defend boundaries as if boundaries require permission. You stop doing this. You answer questions directly, or not at all. You say less, and when you speak, it lands heavier. Silence becomes a tool rather than an absence. You realize that information is not neutral. Every detail you give away can be used to predict, pressure, or undermine you. So you become selective. You share outcomes, not intentions. You reveal decisions, not deliberations. This is not secrecy born of fear. It is discretion born of awareness. And it shifts how others interact with you. They listen more carefully. They choose their words. The fifth sign is strategic distance from chaos. You begin to notice how many people live off drama. Crisis gives them identity. Emotional turbulence gives them relevance. You used to engage, fix, rescue, mediate. Now you step back. Not out of cruelty, but out of discernment. You recognize that not every fire is yours to put out, and not every drowning person wants to be saved. Some want an audience, Some want a host. Some want permission to remain dysfunctional. You stop offering your time, energy, and attention indiscriminately. This is where many men feel guilt, but guilt fades when you see the cost of constant proximity to instability. A dangerous man protects his focus because focus compounds, and anything that drains it without return is quietly eliminated. The sixth sign is a shift in how you view conflict. You no longer fear it, but you don't chase it either. Conflict becomes informational. When someone challenges you, you watch carefully, not just what they say, but why they say it. You listen for insecurity, ambition, resentment, testing. You stop responding emotionally and start responding positionally. Sometimes that means confrontation. Sometimes it means indifference. Sometimes it means patience. The key change is this: you no longer seek to win arguments, you seek to win outcomes. Many men burn energy proving they are right. Dangerous men conserve energy by letting reality prove it for them. Over time, others learn that challenging you has consequences, not loud ones, but lasting ones. The seventh sign is comfort with solitude. This is the point where many turn back. As you detach from approval, drama, noise, and constant social reinforcement, the crowd thins. Fewer people understand you. Fewer conversations feel stimulating. You spend more time alone, not because you are antisocial, but because solitude sharpens you. In that space, you think clearly. You plan long-term. You notice patterns others miss. You stop needing constant stimulation to feel alive. Most men fear being alone with their thoughts. Dangerous men use that space as a forge. This solitude makes you immune to social pressure because exclusion no longer scares you. And once you cannot be threatened with isolation, you cannot be controlled. But Machiavelli warned of something deeper, something rarely spoken. There is a final price to becoming this man. Once you see the machinery behind behavior, you cannot unsee it. You notice incentives everywhere. You hear manipulation in compliments. You recognize fear beneath authority. You see how power actually moves, not how it is advertised. This awareness separates you from innocence. You lose certain illusions. You lose comfort in simple narratives of good and evil. But in exchange, you gain agency. You stop being surprised by the world. You stop being used by it. Becoming a dangerous man does not mean becoming cruel. It means becoming impossible to exploit. It means acting deliberately instead of reactively. It means choosing restraint not because you are weak, but because you are capable. The world has enough noise, enough emotion, enough chaos. What it responds to, what it bends around, is clarity. And once you embody that clarity, you no longer need to announce who you are. People feel it long before you speak.